Can you believe it, folks? This is going to be a PSA that stands for pretty sweet announcement. And this one is dedicated to all of you who hate commercials during streams. It's dedicated to you. The glories of... Anyway, I'll stick to the script.
You're covering up Mace.
And use the code of Legend20. Legend20 to get 20% off your first purchase. You know? Yeah. You know, and maybe you'll even get a chance to meet Billy Joel in your own life, not part of the promotion. Who knows who you'll run into? It might be Billy Joel. You know,
we can't say for certain you won't meet Billy Joel.
Yeah. We also can't legally. We can't say that you will either. So, anyway, Torbeck, I think Gideon is right. I think you are the Brigand Prince now.
Oh, guys, really? This was some sort of horrible accident.
That's a good question. How and what? Why? Who? Whom?
Go on.
Whomsoever? And bees? Answer all of 7, please.
Torbeck doesn't know!
Just one more. Just give one more down for me.
Look at this little tiny banana.
Just one. It's a banana.
Oh, I squeezed it too hard and it splooshed all over my face.
That's what it's supposed to do. It's medicinal.
Oh,
That's the good stuff. That's
it's
the
in my
healing part.
nose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you sure you don't want me to repair your glasses? You need them to see.
Yeah, I mean, no, these aren't prescription. I just wear them because I'm cute.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. How many fingers am I holding up?
7.
Oh, okay.
And see, watch, do it again. 7.
Frosty's very good at repairing things. You should give him a look and let him show you his stuff.
With minor illusion, I'll make my voice boom out. Look at that! It's Torbeck Longscarf, Brigand Prince of Prismere. That's a handsome scarf you got there.
Hey!
Congrats!
Ask about the F-sack.
What?
The F-sack with all of our souls, what they took.
Well, no, we're not going to jump right to that. Let's try to see what we can do getting up there.
Oh.
And as you say all of this, you still have the spell active as your voice booms out over these.
What the fuck are you talking about, Gricko? Oh, I didn't turn it off.
Mute, fucking idiot.
What does this mean?
How is that even possible? Where's it coming from?
I don't know. I mean, it's got to be magically regenerating himself. I think the bigger question is, what the hell is its trigger mechanism? I'd say it's tied to some kind of biological component in his body that triggers upon fear, but he's basically always afraid, so you think he'd always be...
Do you think maybe it's a word? Someone said a word?
Oh, you think it could be initiative?
That's the best joke of the night. That's the best joke of the night. Easily. That's a Derek joke. That's like...
Thanks. Yeah. That was winner.
Shockingly intelligent and smart.
No, I think what's more important is whether or not the promise may have some negative effect. Perhaps going up there would break her word, and it may not be anything to do with the law.
But who are they to say? I mean, he's the prince. Like, he owns the whole stump now. What if he just invites her in, you know, and it kind of overwrites overwrites the, like, hey, you can't go up there. He's like, hey, come on in, you know. I like friends.
There's a difference between promising not to do something and someone telling you can't. For example, Mr. Kremmy used to tell Torbeck to climb up the Ferris wheel but don't fall off, and Torbeck regularly fell off. No promises, Mr. Kremmy.
But the reason I kept you around is you survived. Most didn't.
In fact, no one else did.
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. Not a single other of those 3 dozen fellas survived.
We'll call that the 35.
I kept raising the pay by a whole copper piece every time one died. And we can never attract the right talent.
Is that why those pigs that we kept around were always so well fed?
What was the confusion about the hags?
Granny Nightshade, what is her first name?
We don't have a first name for Granny Nightshade.
Oh shit, what's the other old hag then?
We've got Bavlorna Blightstraw,
Okay.
Scabatha Nightshade, Endlin Moongrave.
You just said
You just said scam of the nightshade, man.
And then we've got Granny Nightshade.
yeah, no relation. No relation.
Am I insane?
What are the chances there are two hags with a last name Nightshade?
It's actually.
I don't have anything more written down other than that. I don't know what you guys are looking for. All right, we can move on.
It's like fucking you were Tiny Toons, or was Buster Bunny and Babs Bunny no relation?
Nightshade is the Smith of
Actually, it's quite a very common name for hags.
The hag reunions are massive.
Scabatha. Her name is my name too.
Okay.
Yes, it was Scabatha. Let's move on.
Scabatha. Don't worry, we'll also kill Scabatha for you. That's free of charge.
I'm sure she also has a grandmother.
Are we climbing the stump now? Is that the next plan?
I mean, there are a bunch of rope ladders hanging down from it, so it looks like it'll be pretty easy.
Make your way to the very top of the stump, and you begin to pull yourself over. The fog is thick here, and I need you all to roll on the naughty list.
Oh no!
Is that a D100?
No, it's a D20.
Torbeck got a 5.
Okay. Everyone around you looks like candy, and you have a sweet tooth.
The moment this happens, I just turn and I start licking Gricko.
Well, you're actually climbing directly behind him, so he's right above you.
You find a vial of viscous liquid labeled Fomorian spit. Do not drink.
Oh, simple syrup!
You begin to crunch down on the glass, and you begin to drink down this spit, which in this moment tastes very sweet and thick and syrupy to you. And then things begin to change. As clarity, a clarity that you have never experienced before in your life, overtakes you. Almost as if you are given the gift of a true sight, and you can see things as they are. You see a strange purple haze clouded around the heads of everyone atop this hill. But more than anything, it is the presence that you feel inside of your mind. An entity. Someone wholly different than yourself. The voice that you fear is not just a voice. And it is there, knocking at the door. You are watching out from inside of your own body, and though you can hear this entity, this other side to yourself, this other person inside of your body, you can't seem to interact with them. And you hear another voice altogether. We are coming for you, Torbeck. We will have you. We know where you are, and you will not separate yourself from him. Not anytime soon. 13, Torbeck. Keep that number at the forefront of your mind. It will be important. Until we meet again. And we will meet again. And just as quickly as you hear the voice, you, almost like in slow motion, you begin to see everything returning to Candy. The faint knocking at the door, the metaphorical knocking at the door of this other entity inside your body completely ebbs away, and his voice calling out to you to let him out, to let him overtake you, is completely wiped away.
Candy. And I put a rock in my mouth.
Another thing to add to that, you have one use of Dimension Door.
Me?
Yes.
Well, that's pretty fucking good.
What in the heck?
That's the 4th level spell, folks! If you're keeping track at home, that's pretty intense.
Now that the magics that were warping your mind have ebbed, you recognize this voice. It's not just the voice you heard in your dreams the night prior. It is also a voice that you had heard strapped to a table. Though you don't remember the words that were being said to you. You remember faint bits and pieces of people, beings milling about you, poking and prodding you, treating you like an animal. And the way that they began to cower and stumble over their words as this entity walked into the room. As this voice captured all of their attention. As this voice ordered them about, and they did not wait more than a moment to respond. The way the tension in the room rose upon his entrance into it. And though you could not see his face, though it was obscured by the contraptions that you were attached to and the bed that you were strapped down to, all you could see was the dark ceiling, which was nothing more than the ceiling of a cave. Some sort of subterranean room that you were locked in. But that voice, you remember it now. It was there, not just once, but multiple times. How many times you're unsure, but you know with certainty that you have heard that voice before.
In the absolute chaos, Torbeck ate what he thought was simple syrup and is pretty sure now was just spit. But either way, Torbeck's heard that voice before, the voice from the dream.
You talking about that dream we had with the doctor?
Yeah, but the menacing voice, the scary voice that everyone seemed to cower from.
Oh, in the throne room, on the fucking throne.
Yes, that person has visited Torbeck numerous times.
What did he say to you?
In what context and circumstance?
Well, when Torbeck was strapped to the table, Torbeck can't really remember, but during the moment, he said, "We're coming for you."
Fuck!
And something about the number 13.
Well, that has a 3 in it.
So you telling me you probably followed... Oh, God.
Well, that's what Torbeck was worried about back at the inn.
I will look at Kremmy and I'll say, I mean, if the big bad guy underground is the one what experimented on Torbeck or commissioned it or was part of it, then we'll just gotta fuck him up like we're gonna do with the hags. Just adding one more person to our list. Oh, Maga Bro. 23.
Ball and cup toy that plays a short, victorious jingle whenever the ball lands in the cup.
Oh, no.
Ball in the cup! It's ball in the cup! God, I got ball in the cup!
Who needs constant electronic video stimulation when there's ball in a cup?
Are you able to get the ball in the cup?
I'm certainly trying.
Oh, it's okay that you missed. You can still try to get the ball in the cup because the ball's attached to a string.
The ball is on a string and attached to the cup, so there's no worry if you don't catch the ball in the cup.
Oh, thank goodness! Ball in the cup! Oh, okay.
You almost got it, Gricko. Almost. That was close.
Okay.
So why spend another day not catching a ball in a cup when you could be catching a ball in a cup?
This stuff is so cool. It almost lightens the horrific moral load that is on Torbeck's shoulders for committing murder.
What?
And you see, that Twig is standing at the very edge of the stump, looking down towards the area where the skiffs had been.
Clapperclaw's not there, and one of the skiffs is gone.
Hey, Prince, your navy's under assault, man.
Oh, Torbeck hasn't assembled any kind of military yet.
Did you order that scarecrow to go? Because there it goes!
Did you leave your scarecrow running? I think it's getting away.
We have to get down there right away. Follow me. What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night.
I just silently draw a clock.
Now would be a great time for us to have a non-RP check-in, because I could use it for a refresher, to be completely honest.
Well, why don't we do it in character for us? We can knock
All right, well, it all started when we...
Oh, no. Let's start from the beginning, all right?
Yeah.
So,
We're in horrible debt.
we used to run a carnival.
Torbeck was there for that.
I keep forgetting about that. Anyway, after we willingly disbanded, we were laying low in Agway, my hometown, so to speak, and I got a letter from my old associate that he was collecting royalties on all the money I'd made for like a decade. Or two, maybe. Anyway, horrible debt to a man you don't want to be in debt to. And then we found an old warlock named, what was his name, Roslov?
Mr. Roslov!
Yes.
Magic Roslov.
Yeah, Mr. Roslov!
That one is debt.
So then that's exactly right.
And by the
That's debt.
transitive property, all of us were in debt as well.
That's right. They sort of was, they had some life debt to me for some reason.
Clemmy murdered Pierre.
Anyway, through the swamp. So Roslov, right? His patron is this archfey named Zabilna.
Yes.
Zabilna.
You may have heard of Zabilna.
And she once ruled all of Prismeer.
She did. So Prismeer, where we are right now, it was her domain, right? Mm-hmm. And he lost contact with her, and she was basically responsible for everything that he had achieved in life. He was actually in the portrait at the end. I don't know if you recall that, but there was a beautiful archfey. That was the Zabilna, and then you saw Twig, and you saw Roslov, and we saw the old Kettlestein. They were on that portrait. Anyway,
He isn't met Kettlestein.
Oh, anyway. That's besides the point. All right, anyway.
Just keep going.
So, he's getting up there in years, right? And, he's feeling like he's going to pass on soon. And the last wish that he has, and while he maintains his mortal coil, is he wants to speak to Zabilna and reach out and feel her presence again. And so he offered a quest to us where if we could free Zabilna from whatever kind of trap she was in or predicament she was in so that she could reconnect with old Roslov, then he would leave us his entire sizable fortune.
To fix the debt!
To pay back the debt, and I'm sure we would have plenty more on top that we could all split. With myself getting a larger portion, of course, being the leader of this operation.
I don't think we agreed on that.
Well, don't forget Hoochie's portion too. Oh, Hoochie, you're doing a great job. Remember, just right, left. You're doing great.
So anyway, we go through the swamp. Right before we get to the carnival, we see it up ahead, but then we come across this pixie who had her wings cut off her body. And she was bleeding out terrible, and Gricko tried to heal her, but it wasn't closing the wounds.
She didn't make it.
It was almost like whatever cut the wings was cut with some sort of magical something that wouldn't let it close up. Anyway, she died, and then we went to the carnival. We bought tickets, and I guess we didn't buy tickets. We made a pact for some tickets.
I purchased a ticket.
Oh,
Frost, I don't know. Anyway, I
Torbeck
couldn't lie.
was there
You
for
were there.
that.
Yeah, we ran into you.
Remember guys' night?
Oh yeah, I remember guys' night.
No, fellas, it was ironic. Okay? Let's not
I mean,
too
obviously
much
it's
about
ironic. You don't have to
guys'
mention it. It goes without saying.
It was ironic.
It was
okay?
ironic.
We don't mention it.
Torbeck, you missed us. We all stayed in drag even after guys' night was over, even though it was ironic, and we did a great show.
It was still ironic, Gricko, okay? You understand? It was ironic.
We
Anyway,
got Frosty in drag after guys' night too.
long story short, while we were there, we learned that this coven of hags had taken over Prismere, and for us to help Zabilna, we gotta, I guess, take care of the hags, and that's where we're at. And we know that this fella here, Clapperclaw, well, I mean, you were there for that he can get us to the next zone.
Oh, he's way down there now.
Oh, where does the fairy dragon come into play?
Oh, I don't know. He was just there. He was.
Now, the fairy dragon was here on a quest, a mission from the Summer Queen. She was investigating Prismia after losing contact with Zabilna, and apparently we're on the verge of some terrible war of some kind. I'm sure we won't get mixed up in it. But anyway, he basically wrote all of Prismia off and said, it's gone. Ain't nothing of worth here besides a couple of gross hags, you know?
But anyway, we want to save him and help him.
And he saved him
because
too.
we're doing a favor for the Queen of all the Fae, and maybe we can turn that favor in the future for our benefit.
Help Jingle Jangle, get the Keef, save the dragon, favor with the Fae, kill the hags, save Zabilna, pay off the debt. Torbeck's caught up!
Exactly right.
Hey!
He's got it.
That's a pretty good summation.
Hey! Hey! You should probably click like on this video. You should also probably hit subscribe. Have you also considered smashing that bell icon and hitting all or whatever?